Time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace, former Ottawa Senator Jason York, and Graham Nichols.
Good Monday morning, everybody. Brent Wallace alongside Jason York and Graham Nichols from the Hockey News. This show brought to you by Bet365. Nice to see you. We're still waiting word if our special guest is going to join us or not. But before we do that, just letting you know, I never doubted, guys. I have never doubted. Okay?
Wait, that's not that Dr. Pepper foam finger, is it? What is that?
No, this is an old Timmy's one. I've never doubted. So
why do you think that was a Dr. Pepper?
Because they gave it to us. We were invited to a thing earlier in the year.
Wally, do you do the pepper?
It's not bad. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. We have some like diet Dr. Pepper in the house right now.
It's growing on me.
I'm not a Dr. Pepper guy.
Well, they put it in the press box now, so you have limited choices, so you can go with it or not. So
every time I think of Dr. Pepper, I think of Forrest Gump drinking like 12 Dr. Peppers in the movie Forrest Gump. Please tell me you've seen Forrest Gump, Wally.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good movie. He runs a lot.
Oh, is Yorkie's audio out now?
What is Yorkie doing? We're 2 seconds into the show.
Is the audio?
You're muted. Okay. Well,
good times.
Good stuff.
I gotta get you gotta get me a new cord for this. It's the most finicky microphone cord. If I just touch my microphone a little bit, it's gone.
Why do I have to get it?
Because you're the guy.
That's what you do. Little things. You're like
you drive all over this city in Gatineau delivering hot sauce. The least you could do is deliver a new cord to Yorkie.
This is why I don't have time to deliver. I
don't know where you get where do you get a microphone cord?
On Amazon?
I don't know how to do these. These are things that go into Wally's checklist. Delivering hot sauce, delivering mugs, delivering Yorkie a new microphone cord. So this doesn't happen anymore.
Okay, hang on. I'm writing it down. Yorkie mic cord.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, and get the one that doesn't come out so easy.
Okay. We could probably have this conversation earlier, but okay.
All right. On to the show.
Big weekend. Big
weekend. Huge weekend. What was more impressive to you? The Saturday win or yesterday's win?
Yesterday's was one of those games where they're doing a lot of things right. And those are games that you can let slip away. And even though you're playing well, it just seemed like the old Sharkies just kept finding a way, like those point shots were going in. And even though I listened to Travis after the game, I agree with him. Even though San Jose outshot them by a pretty good margin in the first round, I thought Ottawa was still the better team. But the longer that game went on, and I've watched a lot of Sharks games this year, they are a train wreck in their own zone.
Are they ever? Wally and I were reflecting on that last night. Like, how many times did you see an Ottawa forward come from behind, whether it's like Amadio, Ridley Gregg, or whatever, strip a defenseman of the puck or a forward of the puck and keep the puck in and just sustain pressure? And you're like, what a tire fire.
Dude, that's the thing. When you don't play the other conference, you play 2 games a year. These guys, especially some of their D, it's like Amadio's on the ice. He's going to try and steal the puck from you. Like, there's a memo out there right now. He's pretty good at that. But hey, their number one defenseman's probably John Klingberg. Like, he's a pretty good second power play guy. But when you're rolling him on the ice 20 minutes a night, you're gonna have some miscues. And hey, no disrespect, he's had a great career, but at this point in his career, they're just at a different point. I think San Jose is just played so much above where they're supposed to be right now with that group. They're going to be really, really good. Like, you can only right now they've got their young forwards, then they'll fill in the blanks on the defense. But man, they're a fun team to watch. So teams that make mistakes are fun teams to watch because it's just chaos. You don't know what's going to happen.
So I said this to Graham. It reminds me of perhaps the DJ Smith coached Ottawa Senators teams
with way more talent.
Yes, but complete chaos in their own end.
Yeah. Oh, it's Captain Chaos from the Cannonball Run, Wally, all over the place.
But shout out to your boy, Yorkie. Michael Amadio breaks through the 27-point threshold, gets his 28th of the season, and new career high, onwards and upwards.
I saw you. You gave him some love on your Twitter account the other night. People were all
he had chances. Like Wally and I were commenting on every game he gets like 2 grade A scoring opportunities. And last night yesterday afternoon it felt like he had about 3 or 4.
He's so smart. He's like it's like I always say, he's playing chess out there and the D is playing against. They're like sitting down for a game of checkers. They have no idea what's coming their way. He's just such a smart player. And
he only had hands.
He's got great hands. He's not everybody's got.
He's a sniper.
People were all. He's not a sniper.
He's a swiper.
He's a swiper. he's a puck swiper. And he's probably he and Mark Stone are the 2 best in the league at it. But yeah, people were getting on him because he didn't score on the breakaway. I don't know, Montreal game or whatever.
He had 2 breakaways.
The job they did last night. I'll give poor Cuz some love here. Nick Cousins. Shane Pinto was amazing against all weekend. The job shutting down Celebrini and then going against Leo Carlson and the guys in the Ducks. That line is the best third line in hockey right now. They might even be the best line in hockey right now.
I thought they had a really difficult night against Montreal last week. I thought that was like poor Cuz. He had that big hit on Struble in the first period. And then after that, it's just, I don't know. But like Cousins after that moment wasn't particularly strong, but what a weekend. What a weekend for that group. And I think just to expand on the bottom 6, like the 4th line has been unbelievable for the last week. Like Lars Eller's on another level. Fabian Zetterlund looked like he was shot out of a cannon last night. Like not only did he score a goal on a one-timer from the point, but he made like a beautiful assist on the Tyler Clevin goal. And you don't see him make fantastic passes all the time, but I thought that was a great moment for him and a great moment for the team for him to play against San Jose and bounce back with one of his more inspired efforts of the season.
Sold the shot nicely, sold it, slid it down the Clevin. Really nice play. But this is what happens because a lot of people are, why are they giving up a second rounder for Fogle? Who's Warren Fogle? Well, Warren Fogle's a really good NHL player that's got some hands. He's got some speed, and he fits into what Travis Green's system is all about, and that's pressuring pucks, getting on the forecheck, being responsible defensively, and being able to chip in offensively. This guy's scored 20 goals, I think a couple times, Graham. He's a two-time 20-goal scorer, but he's got an extremely high hockey IQ. He can hold on the pucks, make plays. So now, before on that 4th line, I like Stephen Halliday. I think he's going to be a really good player. But the speed and the pace of the 4th line is now picked up because you've brought a guy in with fast boots and Fogle. Zetterlund can skate. Eller's a big body that can hold pucks. So now you can see this team get time in the offensive zone because you brought in Fogle. So now, did you guys see the ice time from yesterday?
Yeah.
It's so evenly distributed through your lineup, and that's the beauty. You're playing a back-to-back, Wally. It's pretty tough for your 4th line to score, and that's what people understand. Why don't they score? Why don't they score? Teams that play their 4th line 6 to 8 minutes, your 4th line's not going to score. Get them up to like 12 minutes. They're going to contribute, especially if you got a guy like Fogle. Zetterlund can score, and you got a guy that knows the league, wins faceoffs, and can make plays like Eller. That's a really good 4th line, and I'm not surprised.
Wally, who do you think had the lowest ice time last night for Senators forwards?
I know who it was.
Let me put my thinking cap on.
Need a cap with a little propeller on it. Let me guess.
Hang on.
It's Claude Giroux.
Is it? Oh, I was going to say, is it Ridley Gregg? But Ridley kills penalty. Is it Claude Giroux?
Yeah.
10:58 of ice time last night.
That's okay.
That's got to be the lowest since he's joined the team.
Maybe.
I feel like it's got to be. I'd have to do some digging, but
stand by.
So stand by while he's checking the notes. So, but while he's looking at that with Claude, there's key moments and key times in games where you need to play. And you look at a couple plays Claude Giroux made on the weekend. That Montreal game, Ottawa should have got a point in that. play at the end of the game. People were on Ullmark. Hey, by the way, Ullmark with a nice bounce back weekend came through. So give him a little bit of credit. But Giroux made a play in that Montreal game on the Batherson goal. I don't know if you guys remember it. They won the faceoff, Montreal. They tried to shoot it out of the zone, and just a little smart, subtle play. They gave him a lot of credit on the broadcast, but Giroux backed up, showed the athleticism, jumped up in the air, grabbed the puck, put it down, kept it in, threw it down to Batherson, and it led to his goal. And then go to the San Jose game, the same kind of play, except you didn't have to jump. He gets the puck, makes that great little seam pass to Zub. And that was a huge goal in the hockey game because the game was in doubt at that time. So if Giroux doesn't make that play, they don't score. Who knows what's going to happen? And they end up getting the win. But even though his ice time is down, he's still finding a way to contribute in a game. And I thought, the Montreal game, he had the big play, really big play in the San Jose game, still really good on faceoffs. And again, you've got 4 lines, and that's the beauty of this team right now. You don't have to rely like the Edmonton Oilers. If their top line doesn't score, they lose. Like you can't win that way consistently.
It is Claude Giroux's lowest ice time in Senator history, over a minute less than his lowest before that, which was December 7th, 2024 versus Nashville.
But Graham, he's not, we were chatting about this in the green room before, he's not killing as much now. So those minutes are gone.
No, he's just turned into a key face-off guy, right? Like win the first draw, get possession, get the hell off the ice. And it's the same with overtime, right? Like he typically starts like 3-on-3 overtime, win the draw, get possession, and then get off the ice.
He only had 12 seconds of power play time and 29 seconds of PK time in that game.
The point I was trying to make earlier on Giroux, though, when the game heats up and there's all kinds of pressure and you need somebody to make a play, you can see he still can make the plays. And that's what really good players with experience, smart, skill can do. And he's still got big moments in him, and saw it, and we saw the big play in San Jose.
You were just speaking. Oh, before we move on, one of the biggest pieces of information that Graham and I learned from yesterday's game was in the stands, actually. As
hot dogs from heaven?
No, but it was like a special moment. As we looked down into the crowd, one, we see a Carey Price San Jose jersey, which
I saw that, yeah.
Made no sense to me. But over, just across the aisle, Yorkie, like a beacon. Jake, there is a Jason York jersey.
Oh, baby.
Man, I don't think that's your brother. I don't know who this is.
Imagine the pairing that could have been. Look 2 seats over. There's a Sanderson and York together. Oh my God. I'd be making $8 million if I played with Jake Sanderson. I'd still be playing if I play with Jake Sanderson.
This is the greatest obscure jersey I have seen in a long time.
I could give the Sens two good minutes of hockey if you just put me on the ice with Sanderson at age 56.
Power play guy.
You get the puck. There you go, Jake. Go for a change. Jake, you go corner to corner. I'm going to sit here in the front of the net and just hang out here for a bit.
Okay, we got to take care of some business. This show brought to you by Roll Up to Rim Time, which I went this morning, and my cup, there's no more cups left. So hurry in to Tim's to get your Roll Up to Win Rim Cup.
Whim?
I don't know if that. Yeah.
You going out on a whim here, Wally?
You can still play.
Get the I thought you were a professional broadcaster.
No, that is, listen to the guy that makes up words on a daily basis. You can still play, even if you don't get a cup at Timmy's. You can use the app, which means more chances to win just by doing what you're already doing, getting a Tim's. Roll Up the season only around for another 6 days, March 22nd. So don't wait until it's over to realize you forgot to play. For more information, check out Roll Up. Actually, check out timhortons.ca.
He didn't want to say it.
/roll.
I love it.
Hey, it's amazing. I don't butcher more names when I'm doing a live broadcast.
I know.
It's, you know how it is. Like before the game, I have to go through the names because now in the NHL, there's so many crazy names because there's way more Europeans and there's guys. Guys want their names pronounced a weird name now. So I'm up in the box and Johnny Abbott and I are going over the names. All right, so how do you say this name? And I'm like putting it in. So I'm hyphenating it because, as you know, you only got like a split second. If you butcher it, that clip goes viral forever.
Nobody cares if you call a great goal call. If you just slightly say the name wrong with a different emphasis, then people are all over you.
Emphasis. I like it. Well done.
Oh, man.
Well done.
And great guy, friend of the show, great coach, Paul McLean. I was watching the game yesterday, and he coached Hendrik Zetterberg forever, and he's got Zetterland. So there you go. There's Zetterland, Zetterberg. So it's so easy to mishmash the names.
100%. Okay.
Definitely won't mishmash Shoeless Joe's. This show is fueled by Shoeless Joe's. Burgers, wings, cold beer, and great prices. No fluff and daily deals that speak for themselves. Today is Monday, which means it's Maritime Monday. $10 fish and chips. Never pre-cooked. Always made to order. Amber Ale, market fish and chips done right. Tomorrow is Wings Tuesday. Wings starting at $10. Big Burger Energy Wednesday. Massive burgers that just cost $10. Thursday, half price wine. $10 flatbreads. Perfect for date night. Caesar Sunday, $6 Caesars. And if a Canadian team is on the screen, $9 buds all game long. Shoeless Joe's, daily deals, big flavor, good times on repeat. 2 great locations in Kentville and Orleans.
And this show also brought to you by our good friends at BEI. Spring is here, so that means, Wally, it's time to think about those spring projects.
15 degrees today.
Oh man, good. I've got some ice that I need to get off my front step. I got the metal roof, guys, and the ice keeps sliding down on my steps. I didn't do those, those little metal roof guards. I got to get those put on.
BEI might be able to help you with that.
BEI can help with many of those things. So give them a call at 613-432-1120, or you can get them online at bonisherexcavating.com. They can help you with driveways, landscape projects, whatever you need. BEI is helping to shape the Ottawa Valley, and please remember to slow down in those construction zones.
Okay. Oh, I didn't win my roll to win.
Win?
I didn't win.
Hold that cup up. Hold that cup up.
Did you use your teeth?
Yeah. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, don't most people use their teeth to roll up the rim? Like I've never been a thumb kind of guy.
I do it.
Yorkie, you're a thumb guy.
You
probably have that little stupid tool they used to sell.
Yeah, I did. Don't you do it on the app now? Don't you do your roll up the rim?
Well, so I went to Timmy's to get a cup today, and they said on the drive-through there's no large or medium. I'm like, okay, I'll order extra large. And then the lady in front of me got an extra large, and I'm like, well, that's a regular cup. So he gives me the extra large cup, and I'm like, do you have any left to roll up to? Because I do a show. I'd like to have one. You guys are a sponsor. And he's like, we have them in the back. I'm like, what do you think you could get them out of the bag? It's only on for 6 more days. And so they gave me a small. They're like, here's your small. So
nice.
I only drink my coffees out of my beautiful coming in hot mug. On sale now. Wally will deliver it and deliver it to your home.
Don't hang on. I'm waiting. There's only like 3 left. There's a shipment that's supposed to arrive, but I don't know when it's coming. So
is there a chit chat mug in the mix?
So there's like 1 left, I think. If you can go to Barhaven Source for Sports and buy them, by the way, if you want to.
Barhaven's far away. Can I get one?
$25.
Yeah, I'll give you money.
I thought they've gone up to $25. They used to be 20.
No, they would actually have to come down to 20. Yes, you can get one, but I will tell you in our next live show, which by the way, Jake will I'll just do it now. We were supposed to do Beyond the Pale. It got canceled. I thought people knew. There were some emails yesterday. People didn't know, so I apologize. I clearly missed some people. So for that, I sincerely apologize. When we do Beyond the Pale live event on April 15th, God damn it. I will have 2 Chit Chat mugs to give away. 2 Chit Chat mugs.
Well, you're a former choir boy. You can't take the Lord's name in vain.
Yes, I can, Yorkie. Also, we forgot. Today, we got a Linus Ullmark bobblehead. We're going to give it away Email the show. I'll announce the winner tomorrow. So if you're listening to the podcast later, you can still enter. Just tell me how many shutouts. Hang on a second. How many shutouts does Linus Ullmark have? CIHsends@gmail.com. Email CIHsends@gmail.com. And I'll pick a winner tomorrow. Go ahead.
They did a nice job on the Linus bobblehead. They got the hair kind of going the way it's supposed to go. Kind of like, because most bobbleheads, you never know. That actually looks like him.
It's pretty good. My kids loved it. I brought it home. So my kids woke up early, had the 2 bobbleheads set out on the table. They find them right away. I will say what I hate about those bobbleheads is the styrofoam. Like my kids just destroyed the styrofoam and it went everywhere.
On the carpet, and you can't get it
everywhere.
Sorry, hold on. Because, York, if you just let me finish my question. It's career shutout number. I'm getting emails. Career shutout number. How many career shutouts does Linus Ullmark have? CIHsends@gmail.com. Please continue.
Yeah, that's it. Just wanted to say that it was a nice bobblehead.
I just wanted to
interrupted you. I interrupted you because I just said that's a pretty good bobblehead. Hair's good. Looks on point.
Okay. Now let's get back to the show.
Okay.
I will say this weekend, really impressed with the bottom 4 of the defense. Cleven and Spence I thought were fantastic against Anaheim. And then I was impressed with Matt and Paolo and Gilbert yesterday. Like held their own, low expectations, but they did their job. It was good. They've played really well, and I wasn't necessarily anticipating that.
So, but I 100% agree. Lost coverage on one of the goals. I'm still trying to figure that one out. It looked like one of the old Sens goals where they leave one guy in from like 3 years ago.
The Cleven and Spence one where Misa was left all alone.
No, it was the point shot. There was a point shot, and there was the tip in front of the net, the Fogle goal.
Yeah.
And I'll explain that because when you lose a faceoff, it's man on man. So as soon as you lose the faceoff, you identify who your man is, and you take your man. Gilbert just got a little bit confused on that, and he went way to the high slot, and he took a guy because he was wide open, and then I think he was on the ice with Matt and Paolo. Yeah, he grabbed somebody else, and Ridley Gregg was kind of in no man's. Just a miscommunication, but yeah, I agree. I thought Gilbert was good, but the guy, and I tweeted this out yesterday after the game, I still don't think we're talking about Thomas Chabot enough, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Over 27 minutes he played against Anaheim, and then for the encore, goes, 28 and change in a back-to-back game against San Jose. I don't think people understand how hard it is to play 28 minutes in the NHL just on one game, but to do it in back-to-backs, like he's putting this decor on his back right now with Jake Sanderson out. Those are big minutes, must-win games. I just think he's playing some fantastic hockey right now. Is he making a couple of mistakes sometimes? Sure, but his skating ability and just eating those minutes up, guys, because with Sanderson out, remember everybody thought it was going to be chaos. Like, what are they going to do? Playoffs are done. There's no way they're making it without Sanderson. They're winning all these games without Jake Sanderson, which is absolutely incredible. But the guy that's doing the heavy lifting back there is Thomas Chabot. And again, like back-to-back games, 28 minutes on night 2. Like that is impressive stuff.
I thought
he's now our number
night.
1D.
Yeah, you're number one.
I thought he had a really tough night against Montreal, and it just looked like, especially on the power play, like the breakouts and everything else, it just looked disorganized, slow, predictable, disjointed, and he looks way more comfortable. I will say, like he looked in the last 2 games, he's looked way more comfortable, and like he's played exceptionally well. And you need him to. You need to meet those minutes. Like his average ice time this year is 22 minutes. He's up almost 6 minutes, like you were saying, like in the last 2 games. And it's just, it's an adjustment, and but he's used to it too, right? It's a little throwback to the
you're
DJ
used.
Smith.
Yeah, you're used to it, but on the back-to-backs, it's really tough. The Montreal game too, like Montreal's a really good team. Like that wasn't a lot of guys didn't have their A games. Still should have at least came out of a point with that one. That's the frustrating thing, but they took care of business, got 4 on the weekend. And what's the magic number of games right now, fellas? What are they, 3 or 4 back?
3.
They're 3 points and 3 a game points in hand.
But they have a tiebreaker too. So
and they
Detroit is a mess right now. One of the worst teams in the league over the last 12 or so games.
But they're able to scrounge points. They're able to scrounge points even when they're not. Like they got the point the other night. Things just seem to go their way late in games when they should be losing when they find it.
Oh, Detroit?
Oh, that's like Boston's unbelievable. The Boston's luck is incredible. It's like they go to a shootout with Washington. Washington hits the post like 3 times during the shootout. Like,
so Detroit right now is missing Larkin and Kopp, their top 2 centers for weeks, and they're missing their fourth center, plus the 5th center, where the guy in Grand Rapids is also hurt right now. They're in a world of trouble.
And the schedule's getting tougher too.
Yeah, I could honestly see a Columbus-Ottawa wild card with both Boston and Detroit dropping out. Boston's got the road games. Detroit, like you said, they got the injuries. The only caveat there is John Gibson, man. He steals so many games for them. He's
but not right now. Like they can't generate offense right now.
Pittsburgh's not winning that as often as they were either, right? And it comes down to like these teams just have to lose in regulation, and I think that's the problem. There's so many 3-point games. And they're just scrounging. They're just scrounged like they'll win like 5, but they're getting like those 4 overtime games, and it's just that's what's helping those teams right now.
I have a question. First, a statement of all those people that have emailed about. Because Yorkie cut me off on the Linus Ullmark question. Don't worry that you sent in an earlier response. I will make sure everybody that sent in a correct response will get put into the draw. Okay, no worries. Here's a question though. You brought up Thomas Chabot and how well he's playing and how much he's done for this organization. 563 games, 333 points, which is the 3rd most by an Ottawa Senator defenseman. At the end of his career, and let's just assume whatever he plays 4 more years for Ottawa. I don't know what the number is. Even right now, how would Thomas Chabot be remembered? Would he get up on the wall, the Ring of Honor?
The Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
Where is he in games right now? So Chris Phillips is number 1 in defenseman. Wade Redden's number 2.
So he's lower than I thought. He's 4th, 563 games. So it's Phillips, Redden, Carlson, Chabot. If he played next season, he'd make it to 3rd all time.
Yeah. Well, Carlson to me is a shoo-in. I think he's going to get his number retired.
Really?
Well, he won 2 Norrises. He won 2 Norris trophies.
I understand.
He was the best defenseman in the world when he played for the Ottawa Senators. He still didn't play enough.
I don't know if he played enough.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's 3rd in points, is he not?
Why are we?
Third in points, 600 plus games. Like
the question wasn't about Erik Karlsson.
So the question, to answer your question, Thomas Chabot's story.
Answer my question.
Do you want the truth, Wally?
Answer it right now.
Stop pointing at me. The Thomas Chabot story is. What do you got now?
A high five, everybody.
I'm teaching my granddaughter to do the high five right now. She's great at it. I think he will be. I think when it's all said and done, I think Chabot will get there the way he's playing, the way his tenure here, and nothing's set in stone. Like, who knows? Anybody can be traded. Who knows? Maybe things don't go well. He gets traded. Then maybe it's different. But I think he eventually gets there as a guy that's probably going to get it in the Ring of Honor, because I think this group, the way they're built right now, even if they don't get in the playoffs this year, which could happen because they've, we all know why, but I think they're good enough the way they're playing right now. And I think anybody in the league would attest to this that's been watching them. They're going to be a playoff team next year, and Chabot will be a part of that. And
listen, you can't say that. You can't say that because you would have thought they would have been a playoff team this year without question.
So to answer your question, if it ended today, and would I put him in the Ring of Honor? Probably not, because haven't had the playoff success.
I know.
He hasn't won a major award like an Erik Karlsson, hasn't played as long like a Chris Phillips. Wade Redden went to the Stanley Cup Finals, had many good years. Was an Olympian. And it's not that I don't think Thomas is an exceptional player, because I think the world of him as a player. It's just you got to be in the playoffs. You got to do some things in the postseason. Like, here, to answer your question, like Would you retire a person's number or put them in their honor if your franchise had never qualified for the playoffs and they just played a ton of games for the franchise? No, because
not.
Because the business of hockey is getting in the playoffs and winning. That's what it's all about. That's what we're all excited about right now. Will the Sens get in the playoffs? Are they going to do it? And is that Thomas Chabot's fault? No, he was just on some really bad teams and played in an era when things weren't run properly here. And unfortunately, he was. So I'm just telling you, to answer your question, the way it's going, the way it's trending, I think he will, because he's playing great. He's on a really good team. I don't see this team not being a playoff team. They might get in this year. I think they're in for sure next year. I think he's a big part of it. I think keeps going this way. He's in the prime of his career. He should get there.
What if he becomes the all-time games played by an Ottawa Senator, which is 1,180 games?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
He's got to double up, though, right? He's played in the league. He's got 10 years of experience. He's played 563 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't get easier.
Is he 29?
Doesn't get easier.
But anyway, that was. But you just made me think of it as you brought up Thomas Chabot and how well he's done a lot of heavy lifting.
I think Yorkie hit the nail on the head. I think it's unfortunate that he played the bulk of his best years, like his playing years, during a rebuild when the team was just run poorly. He didn't have a ton of insulating support. He didn't have a recurring defensive partner for years, right? Every time he had a defensive partner who was capable, he got either traded or bumped to a different pairing. Like he's like his two best partners over the past 6 years were Dylan DeMello and Zub, and now Zub's playing with Sandy, and Shabby's just kind of always had that juggling partner, and he's dealt with some injuries too. Like I think the wrist injury that he had was nagging and bothering him for several seasons. So he's dealt with some difficult circumstances, but he's always been a workhorse. He's a glue guy, and I don't think you can't understate the importance and impact that he has on that group within that room.
And that's why it's such an interesting debate, because I think he's done a lot for the organization of just trying to keep it on the rails,
stable.
Right? And that's the thing, right? Like he spent his entire career under Dorian and Melnick for all his prime years, and that somehow he's come out the other side, at the other end of the tunnel, not jaded. It hasn't changed him whatsoever as a person. Like he's still a fantastic teammate, fantastic guy. Happy to be at the rink, enjoys the game still, and it's pretty cool to see. He's a pretty unique guy.
People stop asking. I'm not selling the foam finger.
Why not? Why not?
I'm not selling it. It's just, I don't know how long we've had this, but we've had this way too long.
And back to Carlson, he's getting his number retired for sure.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know why you're so anti-Carlson.
I'm not. No, I'm not anti. I'm just curious if he's done enough.
He's done enough. Like I think Marian Hossa would have been, had he played more games, he would have fit. Well, I think he would have fit your description. But Carlson, how many games did he play? Yeah, sorry,
627, I think.
627. There's only two guys who played more games, and
well, we didn't retire Wade Redden's number. And I know he didn't win a Norris Trophy or two Norris trophies, or be the best player in the league. I understand.
Yeah,
that's what's
and
that?
Wade,
that's the best player in the league.
Better than Phillips, right? That's the argument, right? Wade probably had a better career here than Chris Phillips did, but Chris Phillips just had the congevity.
Okay, yeah. So Chabot gets his number retired.
I'll say this about Philly though, because this is the one thing. It's like when you give out the 3 stars, it's always given to the guys that gets a couple goals or it's on the stat sheet. It's so lazy. The guy that should have been the first star yesterday was probably Pinto. He shut down Celebrini. He played amazing, but he didn't get any points. He doesn't get a star. And it's like a guy has his career and it's like, what's his point per game? How many points did he get? During Philly's tenure, him and Volchenkov, the shutdown job they did for numerous years, you could make the argument they were one of the best shutdown duos in the league. I don't think people understand how hard that is to block shots, play the body, play against the other team's best player. And back then too, the league was a lot meaner. It was meaner, it was harder, it was dirtier. So for sure, if they didn't have the points, but pretty important guy and had some key moments in the playoffs. But I Carlson for sure, Wally. Okay. Points.
I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate because it's more fun.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
What about Brady Tkachuk? The way he's going.
People want more from Brady right now, and I'm like, I looked at Brady's night last night. It's like he needs to wake up. He needs to wake up. That play he made last night in the game, that little subtle backhand play, he created something out of nothing, and that Cousins goal was a huge goal. If Brady doesn't make that play, they might not win that game.
I'd extend that play to Ridley Gregg as well, right? Like he did all the work, turning the puck over below the goal line, gets it back to Brady. Brady kicks it out. That whole sequence was phenomenal. And really is playing. Really, that whole line actually is just playing some phenomenal hockey right now.
I love how this team's playing right now because as a defenseman, I appreciate when you got 4 lines again. Back to the 4 lines. It's a much harder animal to deal with when you're playing against the Sens. They can beat you with the Pinto line. They can beat you with Dylan Cousins and Brady and Ridley Gregg. Hey, we haven't even talked. We've been talking for 35 minutes? I don't think we've mentioned Tim Stutzle's name yet.
No,
he's actually he's pretty good too.
Well, he hasn't had a point in 2 games, so he's a bum.
He's only had about 24 chances. Yeah, tough sledding.
So
he's playing so well right now. But he doesn't have any points, so he mustn't be playing good.
He just and I keep repeating myself when it comes to Tim Stutzle, but ridiculously finds open ice. There's nothing he doesn't think he can do with the puck.
It's crazy.
Very confident. It's crazy that he never gets blown up in the neutral zone. Like it's wild.
He doesn't get blown up, but he'll sometimes the guy will get his skate and he'll fall, and the ref's like, I think he's going so fast. The ref's like, he just fell, but that should have been a penalty last night. It's like stick on skate. He goes down, and we got to go back to that disallowed goaltender interference call on him on the spinning back. Like, are you
one of the greatest goals ever scored? Yeah.
Like, it's NHL. What are you doing? We want goals like that, and forget the fact that it's the Ottawa Senators, and you can't call back goals like that. The goaltender comes out aggressively into the player. It's not goaltender interference, and it's goaltender interference if the guy's running into the goalie, into the crease, and doing it on purpose. Like
I've never seen anybody score a goal unless you run the goalie. I'm trying to think. I've never really seen a guy score a goal that way and get called for goalie interference unless you completely run him over.
It's so crazy. Like,
it's like Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins got one the other night where he's making a play on the puck, and same thing. It's weird.
That was to start the Montreal game, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That was, again, it was
making a hockey play.
They're going really in the one direction so goalies are smart. So now what goalies are going to do is because they all watch video, they're going to come out when they see a guy all by himself and just hit him and fall back and say, hey, that's going to be goaltender interference. Like,
but even like Levi Marilainen had that one goal against him early in the season where like his glove is outside the blue paint. They don't challenge it. And his glove gets interfered with, puck goes in the net. Ottawa doesn't challenge because they didn't think they win it. I wonder if that's why, like the context of that Timmy goal that was disallowed is if Ottawa loses that challenge, all of a sudden they go shorthanded. It's a close game at that point. Maybe that was the justification for it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, you don't want to give up the power play at that point. But I just don't think the league should be taking out goals off the boards when you want goals. Like if it's an egregious play where the guy is 100%, you can see it. But if you're like, oh, did he? Didn't he? Like,
that's just drives me nuts. Nobody knows.
No, and I've talked to a lot of coaches, a lot of video coaches. They don't know either. But the guys that do know and the guys that are smart are the goalies. Everybody says goalies are crazy and they're different world. They know what they're doing in there. They know how to get these interference.
We just got to get bumped.
Got to get bumped, and you got to go back.
This is nonsensical, Yorkie.
No,
like,
I know.
I just don't understand how you can skate almost diagonally. He's at an angle and still get called for goalie interference. Like I would have taken the other goal off. The one where Stutzle's skate is in his skate in Anaheim, right? Like that one, people are like, okay, that's goalie interference the way we would think it is, but not the other one. I don't understand.
See, I didn't mind that one either because it was incidental contact outside the blue paint. The shot was already going to a point where
it doesn't matter if it's logical or not.
I wasn't down. No, I know.
it just matters if we think that this is what they think it is.
Yep. Fair enough.
Like, I don't think you're wrong. I thought it was incidental too, but I'm like, well, we've seen them anytime there's contact, it's just they wave it off. Anyway, we'll move on because I'm bothered by it.
Drake Batherson, another multi-goal performance. He's got 4 in his last 8 games. It's crazy.
He has 8 in his last 8 games. He leads the Senators in
4 multi-goal efforts in those 8 games.
He leads the team in goals over the last 8 games. In fact, he leads them all the way back to January 26, which is the last 14 games. He's playing some pretty good hockey, but it's interesting because our good friend John Proberg tweeted it that Drake has now scored 2 goals without having a shot on goal. In the last 16 seasons, the Senators have scored 2 goals without a shot being credited on the play, and both scored by Drake Batherson.
Yeah, they weren't Picassos, but he'll take them.
Yeah, absolutely.
He had quite the mark on his arm after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little welt.
Yeah. A little welt, but he'll take that all the time. Important goal.
Do you know the movies he's really perfecting? That inside power move when he's on his forehand, he's on the far side, and then he gets it, shields the puck with his back, and then he pulls it to the front of the net. Because what you do is you make the defenseman that's covering, you have to make a decision to come to you. And then you've got the guy coming from the back door. You've got all kinds of skates there. And I think the one went off was Ferrero's skate. It went off when he tried to pass it across. But that move as a defenseman, I always found that difficult. And you know who was really good at that move? Big Walt Tkachuk. Keith Tkachuk was because he's like 235 pounds when he played. He would protect it just like Drake does and bring it to the net like that. It's such a hard move to defend. And it's paying off for Drake, because he's got the quick hands, and yeah, sure, he's getting a little bit of luck right now, but it takes a little bit of courage to do that move too, because you're going to get hit, you're going to get cross-checked, you're going to take a little bit of a beating, but that move is very tough to deal with.
Walt in town actually for the weekend. Drake's game, and maybe we're just looking at it because he's picking up more points. He just seems to be playing a lot more physical in the last 15 games or so.
Seems like he's skating better. I don't know.
They all do though, right? We said the press box.
Yeah.
I think Dylan Cousins, I think, is skating better. Michael Amadio, it seems they all are. And maybe that's just a byproduct of the way they play.
Shout out to Shelly Cannibals. They all look good right now.
You guys want to tell me, you want to hear the reason why?
Yes, Dad. Let's sit and wait. Tell us, oh great man.
So there's certain points in the season where, the beginning of the season, everyone's all excited and you run around. And before Christmas, guys are excited again. But then you get like the January, February blues. The season's long. This year you got the Olympic break. But when you get into those last 20 or something games and you can see the daylight at the tunnel and you're in a playoff race, like you are fired up to play these games. And you come on the ice, especially for home games. Building's been really loud. I'm telling you guys, the crowd actually can give you energy, and you got a playoff race, the buzz. It's a totally different feeling. It helps you. It helps you big time, and you can see it in the guys' legs. It'll give you that little bit extra juice. If that little extra you can give out there, but that's what it is. You can see the daylight at the end of the tunnel. You can see yourself getting in the playoffs. You just get into one of those roles where you're feeling great. Your body feels great. Even though you're playing back-to-back games like Thomas Chabot, somehow you can play 30 minutes and still look fresh as a daisy because it's the time of year. Spring's coming, Wally. Snow's melting. Playoffs. Playoffs is what does it for guys.
A little pep in your step.
A little pep in your step, eh? A little finger pointing. Get the finger out again. Get the finger out.
Oh, wait.
Where is it?
It's never far. It's right next to the panic button.
So they getting in, Wally? You're all positive. They getting in? Call it now.
Of course. Why? After what I've seen, they're unstoppable. Listen,
the press box is so weird right now, Yorkie, because it's like Wally's flipped and he's become like the glass half full guy. And then on my other side, I got Alex Adams, who's turning into like the cynical, jaded guy over the course of the last few weeks. And it's such a weird dynamic right now. I'm just caught in the middle, and I'm telling Alex, I'm like, what happened to you, man? And then Wally's the complete opposite. I'm like, what happened to you, Wally?
You just we keep talking about this, but in the last, I think since like this January 13th, They're first in shots against. I think they're first or second in goals against. Their power or the penalty kill has moved up to about 8th. They're still top 10 in offense and goals for. The power play still in the top. Like even the goaltending save percentage is a little bit better. So they should be in the playoffs. They should be in the playoffs.
Do you sit beside Alex up in the press box?
Yeah, he's on my left, and then I got Wally.
All right, it all makes sense now because I'm like watching the game, and all of a sudden I see a tweet from my good buddy Alex. He's like, "Man, Amadio's good out there. He's so sneaky." I'm like, and then I see a thing. Amadio's above his career points, and I'm like, "That's Graham Nichols said that."
Yeah, the Amadio love's getting. There's a ton of Amadio love up there for sure. So everybody raves about him, man. Everybody.
And I think it was Alex who asked him, and it may have been Julian. So I'm not trying to call anybody out, but I don't want to get somebody in trouble. They were like, "Is Michael Amadio an underrated player?" And I'm like, if you've watched any show, just one show, you would know he is not underrated whatsoever.
The beauty of it, it's easy, Wally. It's easy to be a bandwagon guy and talk about things when they're going well, but it's going out and when a player is not scoring, they've just been acquired, and you go out on a limb and you say this player is a lot better than he is. That's when you've got something, Wally.
And there was a little bit of hesitation when he was signed last year, right? Like, what do we need?
So?
Not on this show.
Nobody really knew who he was, right? Like,
well, he had played here for, was it 5 games before?
Yeah, he had a stint
here. It was a cup of coffee.
But rarely, even like with Warren Fogle, I even think Warren Fogle's got a lot more attention than Michael Amadio. But those players, when they sign, rarely get any kind of attention. Like, oh, signed a third line guy or whatever. Because everybody's looking for the top of the heap, but those guys are what builds you winners.
Yep. They're looking for value. They're looking for value down the lineup. And like those guys aren't prohibitively expensive, right? Like,
Steve's playing Moneyball.
So he is. And like, you could even extend that to like Jordan Spence in the offseason. Like, people just see him as like an insurance policy against Nick Jensen's injury. They don't know where he's going to slot in the lineup. And all of a sudden the guy's playing at a ridiculously high level. And I was super impressed. Like, I know like Yorkie, like we've talked about his physicality and his size and everything else ad nauseum for like the whole course of the season. But I thought like Saturday against Anaheim, like bigger, faster team, he did such a great job with the stick and sealing off plays along the wall, forcing turnovers. No, sorry, Jordan Spence. Like, yeah. I thought he was incredible against Anaheim.
So those two teams are, I think, perfect matches for Jordan Spence. Like, they don't like to dump the puck a lot. They like to attack you with possession. Smaller D like Spence, because I wasn't a huge D. I like it. Hey, you want to come down on me and try and beat me wide? I'll have a good stick. I'll angle you, and I'll do that. But it's the heavy teams that chip pucks, turn around, make you go get it. Spence has played amazing for the backhand pass on the Zetterlund goal. Like, you see the skill he can do. He's doing a nice job coming on the second power play. I know people should be in the top 4, should be in the top 4 right now. When Jensen comes back, he's playing really well with Clevin. And we had Jordan on the podcast. He talked about how they talk, how they've got chemistry together. They know where each other are. I like those two together. What will happen with Matt and Paolo? Well, I said by the time Sanderson comes back, there's probably going to be another injury. You figure it out when you get there. But Jensen was playing extremely well when he got hurt. He was starting to play like the old Nick Jensen. The one thing that's going to get tough as you get late in the season, and if Ottawa does get into the playoffs, the game shrinks, and it's about boxing out, winning puck battles. The one thing that Spence still you can't overcome is there was a situation last game. Ullmark had to make a huge save late in the game. Spence had his guy in front of the net. You can't teach size, and you can't teach the ability to, sometimes a guy is just going to win the battle in front of the net because he's bigger and stronger. And that's one thing. If you're going to play consistently in the playoffs over 20 minutes, it's the one thing Spence doesn't have is size. Do I like him as a player? Absolutely.
Is there a team in the East? Sorry, Yorkie, or sorry to cut you off, Wally, but like, is there a team in the East? Like, if Ottawa gets into the postseason, is there a team physically or size-wise, Yorkie, that you're like, that might not be a good matchup for size-wise with the dumping and chase and everything else? Is there a team out there?
Well, Florida. Yeah, besides Florida,
They're not getting in.
they're not getting in.
Tampa or Carolina is me.
Washington's a tough team to play against because they got big, meaty forwards, but they're not getting in. Not really. Like you look at, Pittsburgh. Like Mantha's a huge body, but he's a skill guy. Tampa's a possession team.
But they play a hard game.
So like Spence, I thought was really good against Montreal too. Fast, small team that's possession that tries to beat you with speed. Like Spence is an amazing skater. Like I said, he likes you to try and beat him with speed. And the same with me when I played. If they chipped it in on me and you go back and get it, it makes it a lot tougher. I
just feel like if Ottawa, Buffalo maybe they got some size and some speed, but.
Yeah.
The thing for me, Yorkie, is like if Ottawa gets into a wild card situation, they have to play Carolina first round. Like obviously not an easy matchup because Carolina plays similar. They play similarly to Ottawa, very structured, 200-foot game, but like they're not a physically imposing team like that. They're not going to wear you down over a long series. And like if somehow you get past Carolina, you're set up quite well for an extended run.
Oh yeah. I watched Carolina play Calgary and Edmonton. I watched them play Edmonton the night before. Calgary actually beat them. It was crazy. But I saw the Edmonton game, and they looked faster than Edmonton. They roll 4 lines. The guy that really impressed me on that team was like 37, 38. Jordan Stahl. Like I can't believe the way he still moves at his age. Yeah, you don't think of them as physically imposing, but the way Brindamore has those guys playing, it's high percentage. They just pressure, and they don't give you any space. That's going to be a tough out in the playoffs. Whoever gets Carolina. Bussy's been pretty good, but he's unproven. Freddie Anderson, I don't trust him in the playoffs. So the East is wide open, Graham. If Ottawa can just get in, I think who tweeted this out last night? It was one of those tweets that really makes you think. I think it was Duffy. He said it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Ottawa missed the playoffs or went to the finals.
Yeah, I agree.
Either can happen. They could miss and they could go to the finals.
So that's the thing. It's like if Ottawa gets in, they're getting in and they're playing hot. And then they're only getting in if Linus Ullmark plays well. And if those two things happen, nobody's going to want to play them. With how defensively structured they are, nobody's going to want to play Ottawa in the first round.
Yeah. So looking at it right now, if they got into a wild card, it would be probably a Carolina. Could be
Buffalo could catch Carolina too. Like that's the other part of it.
Yeah.
Jake, throw up the standings, please.
And that would be a hell of a series too.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. Buffalo.
Oh, it would be Carolina if they get into 8th.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Carolina. I would rather see a Buffalo matchup, if you're asking me. I think
really in the first round.
Yep.
Carolina always wins. Carolina always wins the first round.
I find Buffalo is just, for whatever reason, they've had Ottawa's number.
Yeah,
the playoffs are different. I've seen the number of times I've watched teams in the regular season roll. Like Ottawa used to own the Toronto Maple Leafs every regular season and lose in the playoffs. I don't put much stock into how they played in the regular season to the playoffs. I don't think Buffalo, with the addition of Stanley and Shen, right, are better on the blue line. I think they're slower. I know they're bigger. I just think they're slower.
Yeah. I agree with that. Carolina's similar to Ottawa. It's the 4-line speed, tough to play against.
Like if you had a choice, I'm taking Buffalo. If you go, hey, you get Carolina or Buffalo in the first round,
should be a poll question.
I do have a question I've been trying to get to for a week since you guys aren't on the same show lately. But first, I got to take care of some business before we get to that. So this show is brought to you by Beyond the Pale Brewing Company. Great beer, great food, great spots to hang out. That's Beyond the Pale, with fresh seasonal craft beers always on tap and a menu that goes way beyond bar food. They've become one of Ottawa's go-to breweries, and great breweries they are. They make the yummy beer and the clean cut are fantastic. Check them out. City Center. That's 250 City Center, the brewery and tap room, in the Byward Market locations, 21 George Street. Perfect night out for catching Ottawa's next big game, especially at the 250 City Center. We will see you there April 15th. Find them online at btpshop.ca. And, of course, by Bet365, our proud presenting show sponsor. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary. Bet365. Download the app. Get on the action. Use code NATION. Must be 19 or older. Ontario only. Please play responsibly. By the way, the Bruins are in action tonight in New Jersey. And then the Calgary Flames, Yorkie. And we need a win from your team. over the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, that would be huge. That would be. They're pesky too. They're pesky. They got
Calgary's playing pretty well. Like for
Good
right now,
goaltending.
they play pretty good hockey. Have they not?
very good. They're in every game. Doesn't matter who they start, whether it's Cooley or whether it's Dustin.
They're scrappy.
They're scrappy, and they play on top of the puck. They're tough to get to the neutral zone, and they're playing loose. Like they're playing loose. They're showcasing giving some guys some opportunities.
Yeah.
Made a couple trades where some guys are playing a little more. Strome's played good. Mata's played good. Yeah, they're one of those teams. They can beat anybody. And it'd be a great little favor for Ottawa if they do a number on Detroit.
I would take it.
Prime hockey game tonight.
The Detroit game?
Yeah,
It
is. That's prime.
Quickly, just a quick thought. You did the Islander Calgary game on the Saturday.
Yes, I did.
I just want your live thoughts of Matthew Schaefer.
Watching this kid live, he plays like a kid that he's fearless. Just doesn't care if he's going to, shouldn't say doesn't care. He just plays the game to win every single shift. He just goes for it, Wally. Great skater. He didn't get any points in the game, but he does everything. He's blocking shots, up in the play. He's on the first power play. Just a huge difference maker. And I'll tell you the biggest thing that impressed me about him, he got interviewed before the game, talking with Chris Pronger and talking with Kevin Bieksa. It was, for an 18-year-old kid, they just don't talk like this kid talks. And I think Prongs asked him who his favorite player growing up was, which defenseman. And Schaefer, he's like, listen, I was just kind of being born by the time you're in the Stanley Cup Finals. And he goes, but he's like, he turned it around and said everything you've done for the game and how great you were as a player. Like he basically answered it like not your typical way. Yeah, pucks deep and blah, blah, blah. I thought for an 18-year-old, he's so articulate. And then he obviously said it was Makar and Quinn Hughes because those are the guys he grew up with. But the one thing the Islanders did with him, which I think was huge for his off ice and how he handles himself, he lives with Matt Martin and his family. And Matt Martin's just a great human being. And being around a family, being in that environment, I think Martin's wife's dad is Boomer Esiason too. So he has all these people. He has all these people around him in his corner. But I'm so impressed with the kid, how he plays, but how he conducts himself off the ice is even more impressive to me because it's just a dream. He's a dream come true for a franchise, like to have that personality, that playing ability. And he's got a chance, Wally, to break the all-time record for rookie goals by a defenseman in a season. I think Leach has it at 23 or 24. He's right there. It's crazy what he's doing right now in the league. Crazy.
I don't like people keep trying to talk about the Calder being. I don't see there being any.
It's not close
whatsoever.
It's not close. There's been some good seasons from some of the forwards, but like Seneca's had a really good year in Anaheim.
Yeah.
But like Demidov's been okay. But like they're not at the same level as Schaefer this season.
I agree. Seneca's been great in Anaheim. Demidov, man, he makes some of the plays he makes in tight. It's impressive, but it's the minutes, it's the impact Schaefer has all around on that team. Yeah. And like 20 goals as a defenseman as a rookie is nuts.
What's his overtime? Doesn't he have like 3 overtime goals or something?
Yeah.
Like rarely would you see an 18-year-old playing 3-on-3 hockey.
Yeah. And I was like, when they were doing the Olympic team, I was like, he's young. You can't put a guy in that situation. The more I watch him, I'm like,
yeah.
And it didn't matter. They lost. The Canada lost because Hellebuck played so well. But man, I would have liked to see him in the Olympics. The way it would have been neat.
Might get a chance to watch another young defenseman. The Washington Capitals signed Cole Hudson.
Saw that.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah, they played there Wednesday, right? In Washington Wednesday. Back. Oh yeah. So speaking of back-to-backs, because I got to save my other question for again tomorrow. I apologize about the special guest who has not made it. So we moved the show hoping that he would be able to make it. So we'll try again another day. Back to back-to-backs. Were you guys surprised Linus Ullmark started back-to-back games?
No. I'll just say no, basically because you look at Ottawa's schedule, had he played yesterday, if Reimer played yesterday, Linus would have played one of the games, then you have another back-to-back. So you would have had James Reimer play 2 the next 3 games. And I don't think that was ever going to happen. So he didn't have a crazy workload against Anaheim, and he looked great. So I think you just roll with him and go. But I was kind of surprised a little bit because it was Reimer's birthday as well yesterday. So there's that kind of human.
But it's Linus's bobblehead.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. But what trumps what, right?
All right.
Like,
The Greener's not in the back room saying
it's bobblehead night.
it's Reimer's birthday. I gotta get him in. God damn it. He's gotta play. He's gotta play. I was surprised actually that Ullmark played just because of the injury history. And he's playing so well. He's playing so well right now. And you're like, oh, if he goes in and we got to keep him. And the fact Reimer shut the Canucks out. Like he's I thought he earned potentially to get in there. But hey, and looking back, it was the right call, obviously.
Do you think he starts against Washington, or do you think he starts against the Islanders? He's got to play one of the next 2 games.
Boy, that Islanders game is going to be tough. New York is they're humming right now, man. They're a tough team. Let's look at the schedule here.
I'm going to say that Ullmark plays the Islanders and doesn't play the Washington. No. I'm going right back to Ullmark. You need to keep getting as many wins as you can. You worry about the Islander game after the Washington game.
Yeah, I think Ullmark play. I'm with you, Wally. I think Ullmark plays Washington. You reassess after the game. I think Optimus Rhyme there gets in for the Islanders. Go back to Ullmark against the Leafs.
And then it's Reimer against the Rangers and Ullmark against Detroit.
And I was just looking at the Islanders schedule. They don't play back-to-back. So, like, chances are you're getting Sorokin on Thursday night.
Gee, this schedule is tough. Like, look at it's but it's the same for
competition's not that good. Like, those are all winnable games. Like, the next 5 games, 6 games are right there for them.
Nothing is guaranteed in this league, Graham. Nothing.
No, I know.
Get the finger out, Wally.
Sorry, come on. What?
Nothing is guaranteed in this league. Nothing.
I'm telling you, nothing.
The Rangers are tricky right now because they're not making the playoffs. DJ Zbad's got no pressure. He's doing his thing. He's spinning tunes out there. He's feeling good about himself. You know how it is. Like
he's spinning tunes out there.
Oh yeah,
Jesus!
It's like you're playing games now. They don't matter anymore. You're getting your points again. You're feeling good about yourself. Nothing games, no pressure. You've got a big contract, making lots of money. Life's good.
I disagree with you. I think he cares.
They've won 4 in a row.
Well, I'm not saying he doesn't care. Well, there's different levels of caring. There's like guys that like Sidney Crosby, that hockey just runs through his veins and he is just dialed like a Jake Sanderson, where all they care about is winning and losing and conquering and hockey. I'm sorry, but some guys aren't wired that way. And the teams that win have guys like that leading the way. And that's why the Rangers have not been able to win, because their top guys aren't wired that way. And that's just a fact. It's a fact. But anyhow,
fact, Jack.
That is a fact. That's why some teams win in the playoffs and some don't.
I may never get rid of the foam finger, actually.
But the problem is, Wally, when you play teams late in the season that have no pressure and they're playing loose, the games become unpredictable.
And less structured.
More chaos. A goalie now.
Vancouver. I found Vancouver played that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the San Jose game, there is chaos everywhere. And that game, full marks to the Senators. They stuck with it. Yep. But that game, they could have lost that game because there's so many unknowns and so many factors, so many goaltender interference calls, so many penalties you think be called that don't get called. It's just that's the great thing about hockey. It's very unpredictable.
Tomorrow on the show, I do have one more question that I've been trying to ask about between Drake and Dylan Cousins. Also, of the top 13 teams in the league based on points percentage right now, 6 are in the Atlantic Division. There's only 3 Western teams in the top 6. Like, if you were to look at where Ottawa is overall in the standings, I think they're 13th. Like, and they're sitting on the outside of the playoffs looking in. It's bizarre. But
what place would they be in the Pacific right now? Like
first. Yeah, there's only three teams in the West that are over, over 600. That's Minnesota.
There's only 3 teams in the East that have more regulation wins than the Senators right now too. They're playing well.
Yeah. So we'll bring that up. Also, the spicy Wally hot sauce. Just a little update. We have sold out, but Heiko's is going to make more. We're going to now set a goal of selling 1,000 bottles by the end of the year. Right now, we're like at 220-ish.
That's a lot of springtime sales.
The markets, summertime markets, we're going to hopefully...
and
then you're going to tell your friends to start buying some.
Are we going to set up one of those little tents at the Carp Farmers Market on Saturday and Sunday, Wally?
Oh, there you go. Oh. That's an opportunity.
Yeah.
People come to you,
We could sell mugs and hot sauce.
Carp Farmers Market. We'll get the mugs. I'll get some T-shirts up there.
Yeah.
Get some chit-chat going.
What if we did a show? Oh, Patrick Murphy would like 2 more. See, they just sell themselves.
He wants 2 more. Like how quickly is he going through hot sauce?
It's good. I'm telling you, it's I had a guy buy 8 the other day.
No, patio.
Congrats to him in Sudbury, and to Kristen. A special hello to you today. I was told to say hi. There's lots of people that are loving the hot sauce.
Patio season is upon us. It'll soon be here. People will be out having beers on patios and beers with wings and hot sauce.
There might have to be a delivery charge for the Mugmobile based on it being $1.61 a liter.
When do the snows come off the Mugmobile? When are you putting the spring tires on the Mugmobile?
Well, usually when the snow melts in June, probably in May. No, April. We'll get the slicks on. The black rims. It's all souped up.
Hold on, we got a job for the Mugmobile. We got Steve. Steve Lapointe says he wants 5. He wants 5 bottles of hot sauce delivered to Montreal.
So Jake,
maybe in the playoffs, Wally.
Hang on, just maybe throw up the ad for a sec. You can scan this. If you go to Heiko's hot sauce, if you spend over $60, okay, I apologize. So if you go to Heiko's, you spend over $60, it's free shipping across Canada. So that if that's a help for you, anybody that might want to do that. Also, Tyler Clevin has scored 2 goals on the season, and those are both since his dad received a bottle of hot sauce. Just saying. Drake Batherson has had a bottle of hot sauce. Shane Pinto. I'm telling you.
The bump is real.
But has Mrs. Pinto tried?
There's supposed to have been a different. I don't know. I sent the wrong. There's a different QR code. Don't use that QR code. Sorry.
Have you shipped some over to the Pinto's home in New York, Wally?
So Shane is supposed to deliver it to Mama Pinto with the mug.
Oh, mug and hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you
go. He didn't offer to pay for the hot sauce either. Just want to point that out.
You're like George Costanza, Wally. You're like George Costanza. I bought the salad. Like I bought the big salad.
That's the QR code that works. Sorry. Yes. Listen, I may have a bit of George Costanza in me. I may have a bit.
Okay.
All right. Until tomorrow. I apologize for the. Let me just double check. Oh, hang on. I just gotta. No. I was hoping he was going to join, but he failed. So we'll try again later. But tomorrow, who will finish the season with more goals? We're going to ask this question and more. Join us 9 a.m. tomorrow. See you then, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.